How's it going, everyone? I'm the one and only 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉, and welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, you can see in the background that I am the luckiest. Just insert number of nasty explicatives there. I am the luckiest person for the moment. Obviously, I didn't drop a Mirror of Kalandra or a Mage Blood or anything, but this is still pretty good. That is a real screenshot. That is not edited. That is not changed. I will show you here in a second how it happened and how it came to be. The focus of this video, and obviously the title will be something like why you should be running the Eater of Worlds influence with the Atlas passives on it. And I'll go into that here in just a second. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. Help the channel continue to grow. Be really appreciated. And yeah, let's dive in and talk about it. So yeah, I wanted to make this video not to brag and be a little, son of a bitch, but just to show that you should definitely be running the Eater of Worlds if you are conveniently located on that side of the tree. If you are on the right side of the tree, you should be and can run the Eater of Worlds altars and are able to be running tier 14 plus maps. Obviously, all of those conditionals, right? You need to be able to run T14 maps, plus you need to be already on the right side of the tree within reason, and you need to be able to clear the Eater of World altars. So yeah, so let me show a different screenshot here. One second. Let me go back to the Chrome tab, move over. Here you can see the actual altar that I got. So I'm running a poison seismic trapper, and you can see here, and I didn't show it in the screenshots, but here, starting in just a second, I'll go ahead and start playing the video here of me. I recorded a video showing the map off and showing the Eldritch altars that I'd clicked on, because I got this final boss drops 6 additional divine orbs, and then I got the it was a 42% chance to duplicate basic currency drops from enemies slain. That was what allowed this to turn from 6 into 10. But yeah, so this is where that came from. And that's how I got this nice screenshot that you see here and will likely be the thumbnail. And it just so happens that I also was on the 14th map out of 28. So I procced a Writhing Invitation, which that's obviously not really worth anything, I don't believe, but I got 10 divines, so that was definitely worth something. So yeah, here, let me go to the Atlas thing here and show off. Also, on a comment from one of the previous videos, I think it was my Atlas strategy video, someone commented and said that I could save a couple of points, and they were absolutely correct. So if you want to still mimic this tree, I put the extra points here, but I'll take them out for a second. And basically, you just path up through here. You're already going to be going up here since I'm farming 𝙀𝙑𝙋𝘼𝙉. And then you just go along here and you get to cut out these 3 map duplication things by going this way. And you get some of these, you get a little bit of these, and then you still just come down this way, grab that. And it actually winds up saving you 2 Atlas skill points. And then all I currently am doing with them is just putting them in quantity and rarity, because I don't have anything else to do with them right now. So I'll think of something. I'll figure something out to do with them later. But for now, I'm just gonna park them there in the little middle wheel. But yeah, the focus of this video is why you should be running the Eater of Worlds stuff if you can. So they said it in the reveal live stream, and I didn't really think too much of it because I was just like, okay, whatever. It'll never affect me. They said they put the chance to drop divines on the Eater of Worlds. So they mentioned specifically that they were like, yeah, if you want an increased chance at getting divines from altars, do it on the Eater of Worlds influence. And then I think Chaos is on the Searing Exarch. But obviously, if you're going for one or the other, you probably want to go for divines if you can help it. Divines are approaching 300 chaos right now for one divine. So yeah, definitely, if you can sustain it, get this notable, which just increases the amount of tentacle masses, which is just an increase in the packs of Eater of Worlds influenced in there. gives you a ton of 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉. And if you can, definitely try to run this, because it will give you an additional downside. So again, you need to be able to make sure that you're running a build that can take it and can actually make and still clear things. But Poison Seismic Trapper can handle this with ease. Most chaos builds can handle this with just, it's like it's a joke most of the time. Chaos spell builds especially can handle these like it's a joke, because you can ignore blind, you can ignore the resistances, you can ignore most things. And like on the Seismic Trapper build, I don't use charges, so I don't even have to worry about the reduced cooldown recovery rate when you have X charges, other than Frenzy. I do proc Frenzy charges, but I mean, you just watch out for the ones, make sure you read the altar before you click on it, and yeah, just make do. Like, you can even do spell suppression. Like, all spell suppression does for enemies, just keep in mind, is it makes you deal 50% less damage. So there is that if you're running like what I had to run in order to get the divines, but it was absolutely worth it, right? Like, just, you know, plus 20% suppress. So they were taking 70% less damage, I think, or something like that. But as long as I could kill the boss, and it just took a little while, but just do it. It's worth it for 6 divines. It's worth anything that you can, as long as you can still clear the map. And yeah, and then I forgot what the other one is. And again, you'll have seen the footage by this point where I was showing off the map and like the little thing in the bottom right that they added where you can hover over it and show the list of modifiers and everything that I had on the map. But yeah, I mean, the other reasons, like I said, is just, it just procs a lot of currency stuff. You get a lot of fusings, you'll get a lot of jewelers, you get a lot of chromatic orbs. I got a ton of regal orbs the other day. I think the other day was 2 days ago. I was running a map and I just got, I think I got 16 regal orbs, which obviously that doesn't mean much to most people. Most people probably are just like, oh, cool, fun thing. But I normally run low on regal orbs, and that just felt so good to just like click on some altars, just clear a map, and just watch just regal orbs fall from the sky like rain. Like, it was so nice to just get all this convenient currency. And I mean, also, while you're up here, you get progress towards encountering the Eater of Worlds, which I'm personally not interested in farming it, but there are people that are. And I don't remember the exact price check, but I think it is half of a divine for Eater of Worlds invitation. The screaming invitation is worth half a divine last time I checked. So that could have gone up or down. Just check it yourself if you're watching this video and find out and make sure that I'm not giving you bad information. I can check it here in a second, but I'm pretty sure it's usually almost always worth like 0.5, 0.6 divines, because the Ashes of the Stars comes from him still. So it's probably still going to be worth 0.5-ish. But I mean, even if it's not, even if it's only worth 0.4, like I said, a divine right now is like 300 chaos. So 0.4 of that is like still like 120, 150 chaos. And you just get it from running 28 maps and clearing the map boss. Like, you gotta make sure if you do the like spam run strat where you just proc it and then leave, you gotta kill the map boss on the 28th thing. So just be careful of that. But yeah, like, it's just absolutely worth it. If you are on the right side of the Atlas tree and you are not running the Eater of Worlds, you are doing yourself a disservice, and you should absolutely look to pick it up. It's very few points. I mean, it's literally 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 points. It is 10 points that you can spend very freely, very easily, and you can spam so much extra currency out of your T14s. Look into it. Try to get it. I hope you get as lucky as I did. Don't expect it. I will say that. This is definitely going to be an outlier. Do not expect to get divines, but it's a happy coincidence, an accident, and it might happen to you as well if you'll just run some Eater of World influence. that's all I've got to say. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you're new here. Just helps the channel grow. I really appreciate everybody, and I appreciate all the support we've been getting of late. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. That's it for the videos for this week. Christmas is coming up, so Merry Christmas to everybody around the world, anybody who's watching this. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day, great weekend, great Christmas, and I will see you all for a new video on Monday.